2024 is right around the corner, and if there's one gift that you can give to your own future self is the gift of momentum. And that's why I'm making this video today talking about 7 areas of your life that you can start working on today so that by the end of December 2023, you have habits in place, you have momentum, you have progress that will set you up for an amazing 2024. If that sounds interesting, hit the like button. The next 30 minutes are going to be information dense, so make sure that you take notes as much as possible and start executing it from today itself. Let's get started. Hit the like button, and the first and the most important thing to work on is your mind. You have to build an anti-fragile mind. Nassim Taleb is an amazing writer. You have to read his books, but he coined this term anti-fragile. Just like a diamond under pressure creates the best version of itself, just like that, you can also turn your mind into an anti-fragile mind. An anti-fragile mind is basically your mindset which, when undergoing through challenges and failures, becomes better, becomes stronger. And that is what your goal should be in the next coming weeks as you get into 2024. The most important thing to do is to start changing the way you think about yourself. There is one quote which has kept me up at night multiple times, and that is, a man's first death happens when he has zero hobbies or intellectual interests, wasting the most crucial time chasing one dopamine hit after the other until his inevitable death. The bottom line is, you need to work on your mind. You need to clear out all of the distractions and focus on what truly matters. The biggest mistake we all make is that we focus too much on managing our time and very little on managing our energy levels. The reality is, you will do the best work of your life not because of the time in your hand, but because of the energy levels that you are on currently. Sadly, most of us are having a low energy level. Personally, I manage my energy levels with a 3-step process. Number 1, I'll start my day with an upbeat music. For me, High Hopes by Panic at the Disco works amazingly well. Number 2, while I'm listening to that upbeat music early on in the morning, I will start doing some quick 2 to 3 minute long workouts. This would involve some push-ups, I'll do some pull-ups, I'll flex my body, I will ensure that each part of my body has gone through some exercise and is ready. You are essentially reigniting all the parts of your body which previously was at rest the whole night. And the last step is to drink an energy drink, which for me is my own shake that I create every single morning. If you've seen my Instagram stories, you will understand that. Essentially, I take 1 banana, 1 apple, I take some walnuts, dates, I'll take cashews, almonds, I will take some whey protein, I'll take some creatine, I'll mix it all together, I'll grind it, and then I'll have it early on in the morning. 1 big glass of energy drink, the workout, the upbeat music, and I am good to go with high energy levels throughout the day. So once you manage your energy level, the next step is to take care of your focus. There are so many distractions that are asking for our attention. The best thing you can do is to clear all the clutter around you. The first thing I do in the morning is I make my bed and I clear out all of the unnecessary stuff, right? There might be some packages, there might be some books, there might be some electronic items. I'll just take that and put it all in my cupboard so that I just have my one screen. I have my laptop, I have my keyboard and my mouse, and I have my notebook where I can write all of my thoughts. Just that on my table and I'm good to go. The best way to focus is to clear the clutter. Number 2, you need to put on a good binaural beats on a noise cancelling headphone. You can also use simple earphones if you don't have that, but put that on and that will put you in this flow state, right? Once you get through like 10-15 minutes of listening to that binaural beats and you don't have any calls, you don't have any sounds from the outside world, and you are focused, that is when you'll start creating amazing ideas for the work that you're doing. Secondly, you divide all of your work in 25-minute chunks. So let's just say that you have some assignment to do which will take you 2 hours. Instead of saying that I have to complete a 2-hour long assignment, which sounds humongous as a task, you just say, I need to finish 25 minutes and do this one segment of my assignment. Just focus on that. You are listening to binaural beats, you are having the noise cancelling headphones, and you're focused on that one task. Get done with that, take a 5-minute break in which you're not scrolling on reels, but you're actually doing something to rejuvenate yourself. You're drinking some water, you are going out for a walk, you are laying on the bed and just refreshing. And once you do that, get back in for the next work block and just create these work blocks throughout the day. If you can have 2 to 4 hours of focused work, that's all that you need. Seriously, you don't need to work 10 hours. You just need to have 2 to 4 hours of focused work. Most of the people around us are too busy doing 10 different things while trying to work, and that's why they're not able to, attain their full potential. The last step to maintain your focus is to get rid of all the things that suck energy from you. I know that scrolling reels early on in the morning, checking my emails, checking what my friends are doing is definitely going to suck energy out of me because I'm having attention divided into all of these things, right? I'm listening to news, I'm seeing what my friends are doing, I am looking at what emails I'm getting, I'm looking at all the reels I have, and I am just distracted completely. So remove all of that for the first few hours. If there is one lesson I've learned in my experience of working every single day is that all hours are not created equally. An hour in the morning is not the same as an hour in the evening. I know I will have a lot more energy early on in the day than I would have in the evenings. So I have to get the most important needle moving task, the most important work done early on in the morning. That could be you focusing on 9 to 1 p.m., 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. of the entire day on your most important tasks and get done with that, and then look at other things that can wait and that do not require your urgency. You have to focus on that. That is the only way that you will win. All hours are not created equally. You cannot start something challenging at the end of the day before you're about to sleep. That is just not going to work. You will just not have the creativity. You will just not have the same vibe. The ideas that flow when you're early on in the morning, when you've refreshed, when you're high on your energy levels and you're focused is just something different. So please understand that that is the most important thing that you need to build an anti-fragile mind. You need to learn from your failures. You need to become better by understanding what you did before, what led to failure, understand that mistake and never repeat that again. Another lesson I've learned is to plan the day the night before. The best way to win the day is to plan about it the night before. Before you're about to sleep, plan out the most important tasks you need to finish the next day so that as soon as you wake up, you refresh, you are high on energy, you quickly pick your notebook, look at the most important tasks and you are on that mission. You don't need to look around, find the most important thing and waste time like that. You're focused and you're getting to work. So plan the day the night before and you will thank myself later for it. Now, as you're going through different experiences, right? You're trying to upskill, you're trying to attend different events, you're trying to make new friends, you're trying to learn new things, you're trying to watch interesting content. And as you do that, it's really important for you to document all of your learnings. It could be on a piece of paper and you just writing it out, but even better is to use Notion. Notion is an amazing tool. It's completely free. This is not sponsored. I've been using it for the last 3 to 4 years. Every person I met, the lessons I learned from them, the way they were speaking to me, the best things I could learn from the way they were selling or speaking something, I have written it down on my Notion page. I can look back at that and every single thing I can remember from just reading about it. Our brain is amazing at coming up with ideas, not so good with keeping up with them. And so you need to document all of them on a piece of paper. You have no idea how important this is. I used to write diary entries when I was in school, but now this habit of documenting everything that I'm doing and learning is really important and is helping me out a lot. Other than that, some things to avoid is to avoid overthinking. There are so many people with half your IQ that are making 10x more money than you because they're just not smart enough to doubt themselves. So kill that self-doubt. Get rid of the overthinking, get started with that mission. And lastly, evaluate who are the people in your life that take energy from you. Who are the people which are keeping you down? Who are the people who are belittling your imagination and your goals? Take a list of them. Make a list of all of those people and start getting rid of them throughout your day. If they say that, hey, let's go for a walk, or hey, let's go to this party, avoid, because you know that they'll make you feel miserable. You know that they're just not the right fit for you. You know that for your future self, you have to make the sacrifice. You might feel good in the present when you are with them, but you know it's just not good for your long-term goals. And so you need to get rid of it as soon as you can. It could be your friends, it could be your loved one, it could be your own parents and your family. Evaluate all of them. This might sound rude, but just get rid of them. Stop allowing people who do not respect your time or your dreams to take up a space in your mind. This is the most important lesson I've learned in the last 2 to 3 years and has helped me out a lot. So now that you have an anti-fragile mind, the next step is to find a high income skill and become a master at it, right? There is nothing better than being the master at one skill and then going out there and you'll find amazing opportunities for you. So there are so many high income skills that you can learn. For example, web development, for example, UI, UX design, for example, digital marketing. It could be copywriting, the ability to write effective content online. It could also be you learning about AI and prompt engineering. There are so many opportunities in this space, so many companies getting funded, so many ways that you can monetize the skill that you have as a prompt engineer or a AI engineer in this space. Or branding, for example, with so many companies around, they're all looking to find a voice. They're all looking to build a brand that sustains every single year. And if you can build it for them, you will be rewarded. And lastly, cybersecurity. There are so many companies going through hacks, vulnerabilities, and if you can find out and help them with all of the problems that they're facing, guess what? You will be duly rewarded. And so the most important thing to focus is, where is the money? Where is the money out there? Blockchain development, that has a lot of money. Web3 companies are getting funded left and right. AI has a lot of money. Companies are getting funded, they're creating value. So you need to figure out what are the places which are having that pot of gold. And that is where you need to be around if you want to make your riches. You cannot create generational wealth sitting in a fish market selling the same thing which everyone else is selling as well. You need to find where the pot of gold is and go there and learn the skills which these people value. The people who have the money. And you know what the best thing about it is? You can start learning for free. Just go out on YouTube and just search branding crash course, UI UX design crash course in Hindi. Search for maybe web development courses. You will find so many of these opportunities. Or search for AI and prompt engineering, data science and machine learning. Search for digital marketing, search for social media marketing, and you'll find so many courses which are available for free for you to take on YouTube. You can also access amazing courses by top universities like Harvard, MIT, Stanford, and many others on platforms like Coursera, edX, and there are many more that you can go and gain important knowledge from. So start doing that today itself, and the next 21 days, you will have that momentum in place which will help you win in 2024. If you want that, hit the like button if you're enjoying this video. Also, while you are learning, it's very important that you start building projects, right? Building projects is your way to show your proof of work. And proof of work in your life is the most important thing. In your career, it will help you level up. It will help you show the proof of the person you're trying to be. The proof is what matters. Start building out projects and putting it up on Google Drive, Behance, Dribbble, LinkedIn. There are many other platforms. Start hosting all of your projects out there and start writing case studies about it. Start sharing your experiences, and that is the most important thing that will help you out get opportunities in the future. Also, while we are talking about learning high income skills, another important thing is to learn about skills that everyone should have. These are complementary skills that you should attach with your one high income skill to become unstoppable in your market. These skills, if paired with any of the previous skills I've just talked with, will create amazing opportunities for you. Number one is storytelling. Your ability to create amazing stories which actually connect with people on an emotional level is your biggest advantage. Be it a web developer selling a story of a brand he's just made. Maybe it's an AI engineer who's able to tell the story to an investor. The story wins. There's an amazing book called The Same as Ever, which says that the best story always wins. You can have a terrible product, but if you have an amazing story, you will win. But if you have an amazing product but terrible story, you are bound to lose. Number two, negotiation. Your ability to negotiate a fair price for anything in life can help you get a better promotion, better pay, better clients, better everything in life. It's all about negotiating well. It's a skill that all of our parents knew very, very well. We in our generation have lost touch of negotiation because we're always interacting with applications like Zomato, Blinkit, Zepto, or any other app. And we've forgotten how do you actually negotiate with people. And it's the most important skill that you can learn. Number three, effective communication skills. So important. You can be the best web developer in the world, but if you do not know how to communicate, you will just not find great opportunities. You will just not be able to work in teams effectively. And so the art of effective communication skills is really, really important. We'll talk about this in some time in this video. Keep watching. Also, learn how do you become better at personal branding. It's a skill that will help you get amazing opportunities. I get invited this month itself. I'll be speaking at TCS, Tata Consultancy Services. They discovered me because I was present, because I was there on the platforms and I had a personal brand of my own. And if you can do that, you can get amazing opportunities as well. See, there are two ways to get opportunities. Number one, you go to every single company and you beg for an opportunity. Hey, I am this and this. I am a data scientist. I am an AI engineer. I am a web developer. I am XYZ and I want to work at your company. Please hire me. The other way is the recruiters go out on social platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and others, and they're actually looking at your profile. They're looking at the content you're posting. They're looking at the expertise you have. They are looking at how you've presented yourself on online platforms. And they directly reach out to you. And now you choose which company do you want to work with. Which do you think is more favorable? The one in which you're begging for every company, or the one in which all of them are begging to work with you? You tell me in the comment section, right? I hope this makes sense. Personal branding is very, very important. I can make a complete separate video if you want me to about personal branding. Let me know in the comment section. But knowing how to brand yourself and present your identity online is just as crucial as anything else. So get better at it. Another important skill is that of sales. Kunal Shah says the dating culture is so bad in India, and because of that, people suck at sales. People just don't know how to sell themselves. People just don't know how to start a conversation with anyone. People are so afraid कि लोग क्या कहेंगे. They just don't open up to anyone. And they're like, what if someone says this? Or what if someone thinks about this for me? You have to get out there. Not about dating, I'm talking about sales. You have to start pitching. I had a startup called as Pod Infinity, in which I used to do cold calls. Every single person who signed up for my free masterclass, I used to call them up and I used to pitch them my paid course. Right? I was doing some podcasting course us time pe. Don't do it right now, but I used to pitch them every single day on call. I was like, hello. And I was so shy at it. I was not the best at speaking. I did not communicate well, but I actually practiced and I got better. And the best thing you can do is to learn the skill of sales. Knowing how to sell anything is the most important skill. And if you combine any of those high income skills that I've just talked about, like web development, like AI, like data science, like cybersecurity, like branding, like UI UX design, combine any of those with all of these skills and you've built a skill stack, right? You basically have a pyramid in which at the bottom you have that high income skill. On top of that, you have a skill like negotiation, personal branding, communication. On top of that, you have something like sales. And if you stack these three skills, you are an expert UI UX designer. You know how to communicate effectively and you are amazingly good at sales. This combo can make you crores of rupees every single year. It's just about stacking all of those skills and then working towards your goal. Knowing how to stack your skills is really, really important. And in 2024, you need to be the one who does it. Next up, you need to get into the business mindset. All the greatest business people have an eye for observation. They're observing things around them and thinking how can they turn anything into a business. Now, to think about business mindset, let me give you a very interesting story. So there is this manager who's working at a huge office for a huge company, right? He walks down his office and he sees this small shop owner, right? The shop owner is selling samosas. The guy goes there, eats a samosa, and while eating it, says to that shop owner, and he says that, man, if you just upskilled yourself, you could have been working at this company in which I'm working in, and your life would be so much better. And the shop owner who was selling samosas replies this. He says that I am much better off selling samosas than working for some nameless and faceless corporation. And the manager is shocked. He's like, how? How do you think that? And he says, sir, when you joined this company 8 years ago as a junior, I started this small thela of selling samosas, right? I was making about 5,000 rupees per month, 5 to 8,000 rupees, while you were making about 20 to 30,000 rupees. Now, today, you are making about 80,000 rupees after all the salary hikes. I am making 2 lakh rupees every single month, selling samosas right in front of your office. What is even better, my kid is going to inherit my business. While I started from scratch, did not know how to set up a shop, my son will get all of that knowledge from me and will inherit the business from me. Your son is going to have to level up from scratch as a junior to where you are today. And the manager is shocked. The basic idea is you are compounding as a business. While someone who's in a job might make more money, might look more flashy, they're just not having that leverage that you have as a business. And that's an amazing story that you need to always remember when you're thinking about setting a business mindset in your brain. So once you have that, let's go over and talk about the next skill, and that is to network. And network like your life depends on it. I'll tell you how you need to network. There are so many people who go to these events. I was recently at a ton of blockchain events and I met so many people, and most of them went unnoticed, right? Even you might be going to tons of events, but you might realize that you're not getting any benefit. You're not connecting with good people. You're not connecting with the top guns of your industry. Why is that? Well, let me break it down to you. Well, number one, you need to master one skill. There are so many amateurs who are flooding every event and no one pays attention to them because they are asking for something. Take a picture with me. Give me an autograph. Give me this opportunity. Give me an internship. No one cares about that. But when you are skilled, when you have mastered a skill like UI design, like web development, like branding, like content creation, like digital marketing, when you have that expertise, you go out in the field, people are like, hey man, I've seen you on Twitter. Hey man, I've seen you making a case study about some product on LinkedIn. I know you have mastered this skill and I want to connect with you. Let's do that, right? I hope you're getting the idea. The point here is to become valuable, right? Any network works when there is an exchange of value. And when you don't have anything valuable to offer to anyone, you are irrelevant. You do not get opportunities. It's extremely hard to do anything good in an event when you don't have value to give to someone. Another mistake people make is they don't have a good body posture. Just as personal branding is important for finding opportunities online, when you are in an event, when you are meeting anyone, your body posture matters, right? So many people I meet in college events, in corporate events, and they just have this very closed body posture, right? They'll just be standing like this, and they'll just be talking to you, right? And they have just closed themselves, is tarah se. Right? While they are crossing their hands, they've closed themselves. And I'm just like, I'm not feeling comfortable talking to you because you've closed yourself. So you need to have an open body posture, right? You need to look approachable. And most people don't even know about this. And so whenever you meet anyone, the way you appear and the way you present yourself is much more important than the words you speak. It's underrated. And the best way to get better at it is to learn about it, right? Let me give you a quick intro into body posture. Whenever you're standing, the best way to stand is to puff your chest out, lower your shoulders, and to look straight. Have a smile on your face. That is very important and very simple to execute. Once you've done that, the next step is for you to use your hands. What do you do with your hands? You can put both of your hands in your pockets. That looks like you are underconfident. That looks that you are just weak, you are insecure about something. So what do? Well, you can put your hands like this, yahan pe niche. That still feels like a closed body posture. You can put both of your hands at the back while you're meeting anyone. That is a posture of power. That signifies that you are confident in what you're talking about. How do you stand? Right? There are people who will stand at attention, right? जैसा वो होता है हमारी assemblies में. Attention, right? And they'll just put both of their legs close to each other. That again is a very negative and insecure body posture. You need to keep both of your legs as a man wide apart. That tells that you are confident in yourself. You are confident being who you are, right? So you puff your chest out, shoulders down, look straight with a smile, have some space between your legs and put both of your hands either in the back or put one hand in your pocket and the other one out there, freely flowing. Maybe you're explaining something, so you're using those hand movements, and that is very important. Whatever you do, but just never close your arms like this when you're speaking to anyone. This looks bad. Don't do that. I have so much information about body language. I can make an entire new video on it. Let me know if you want me to make that one. It's very important. The non-verbal cues you give to someone is more important than what you're speaking. Right? If you make yourself approachable and confident, everyone would want to come to you. Everyone would want to learn from you. Right? So get into that habit. Move with intention. So you've mastered a skill and you have perfect body posture. Learn to speak slowly. Right? You are in a group of people or you are meeting anyone for the first time. Speak slowly and that will radiate confidence. You don't need to hurry. You don't need to stammer. You don't need to stutter. You need to speak with confidence and with intention. Remove the fillers, remove the ahs and the ums. That's very important for you to understand. I used to make these mistakes when I was recording videos, immediately corrected myself, and you can see the improvement in all of my videos. Your facial expressions are very important, right? And I learned about this when I went to Bali. All the people, right, that I met who were from like Western countries or Europe, they're all very expressive. They would use their expressions, right? They would use their eyebrows, they would use their face to actually communicate how they were feeling. We don't do that too often in India, especially as a man, right? Learn to express yourself. Or if you want to create mystery, don't. Right? Have a straight face, have that poker face and speak with mystery. So it depends on the vibe that you want to give, but learn to express yourself better. Another important thing is to master a 1-minute pitch, right? Whenever you meet anyone for the first time, what do you say? How do you make them interested in yourself? Do you just say that, hey, I'm just a student studying in this college, I'm doing this degree, I'm in second year, I'm learning to code? Is that all? How are you different? Why should I take your number? I will only do that when you make me interested. And so the most important thing whenever you meet anyone is that 1-minute pitch, which defines what you do, but more importantly, what's unique about you, right? Say something that shocks them. Say something that makes them stop and be like, whoa, what is that all about? I want to know more about that, right? I say this one thing that, I am a creator and I have changed 14 different schools in 12 years of my schooling and 10 different cities. And that immediately spins people's minds ki ye banda kya kar raha hai, right? And so you need to do that. Just a simple example, but you need to master that 1-minute pitch. Practice it multiple times before you go to an event or meet anyone. But please focus on this. This can make or break the opportunities you can get. So once you've mastered all of that, another important thing is to have some stories in your life ready to talk about, right? I go to these events, I start talking to people, and once you start going into deeper conversations, you need to be curious about the other person, right? So ask questions and be genuinely interested in their answers. And once you do that, start talking about your own stories. I keep these 4 to 5 stories in the back pocket. Whenever anyone talks about me or asks me any question, I have those stories ready to talk about my life. So just have those stories ready and people will love to talk to you, right? So this is how you network like a king. Focus on your body posture, speak slowly. You do not need to, speak words which are out of the vocabulary of most people. Speak simply, speak slowly, and more important than that, master that 1-minute pitch. Achha, one more element of networking is the way you dress. The first impression is really important. No matter anyone will tell you that, just skills are important, don't just focus on that. That's bullshit. You need to focus on the way you appear. You need to focus on the clothes you wear. And there are so many people I meet and they just have these weird clothing, right? Maybe the clothes they're wearing do not fit them, or the clothes are not clean, or they don't smell good, or they just don't have a fresh vibe which attracts me towards them, right? So you need to have a dressing sense. The best thing I've done in the last 6 months, if you will see my videos, is to focus on my fashion, is to focus on my style. And you can do that very easily. There is no rocket science. It's simply you designing a capsule wardrobe for yourself. You are basically buying pieces of clothing that you can match with multiple versions and which can last you long, right? I personally buy from brands like H&M, Zara, Marks and Spencer's, Jack and Jones. But if you are in budget, you can also check out Zudio or you can check out Max Fashion. You can find some things from there. But most importantly, focus on classic essentials over the trendy fashion that is out there. Let's quickly break down capsule wardrobe. Number one, you need to have 2 jackets. It could be a denim jacket and one could be a professional suit, a blazer that you can go and wear in corporate events. And then if you go to parties or chill events, you can either get a leather jacket or wear that denim jacket, right? So just need 2 jackets, either or. Secondly, get yourself 5 t-shirts and polos, right? You can mix and match all of them, but buy basic colors, right? Plain colors, no logos, just look decent, right? You can do that by buying white, black, navy, gray, and just focus on buying simple clothes, right? There should be nothing written on them. It should just be looking elegant and simple. I got these black and white t-shirts for me from Decathlon for just 200 rupees per piece, and they have good quality. So you can go for that if you're interested. Thirdly, have some shirts. 3 to 4 shirts is more than enough. These are called Oxford shirts. You can just search for them on Myntra. You can search for them on Ajio, and you can get them in navy blue, white, black, or maybe a light pink color as well. Once you have that, you can have 3 to 4 pants. This would include 2 denim jeans, one dark blue and one could be light blue, along with a black pant and an olive green pant. Lastly, just have 2 shoes. One could be a classic plain white sneaker that you can wear with almost everything. And lastly, you can have a black formal shoe. It could also be brown, but what you will notice is you can match so many of these clothes with so many of the other ones, and you can create a lot of variations that you can wear throughout the week, right? This is the most basic capsule wardrobe you can create for yourself, and you will look great. Avoid all the mistakes people make in fashion and you will look just amazing. You can also get knit polos and sweaters in this winter season to look even better and upgrade your styling, but it's not needed, right? Once you get all of these, take care of these clothes, wash them frequently, and that is very important. You can find all these clothes and budget in Myntra, or you can go to Ajio at amazing rates, right? So go out there, research and buy all of these and build your own capsule wardrobe so that you look presentable, right? Look presentable, that is the first step. And the next one is to take care of your body. It's something I've just started paying attention to in the last 6 months, and I can already see the improvements. This includes your skin, your physical health, your mental health. Think about your body as a house that you're living in for the next 70 years. And now decide what you want to put into it, right? You would not want to fill it up with junk, right? So cut out all of the highly processed sugary food, all of the junk food that you put in your body. Just cut all of that out. It's harmful for your body. It's not doing you any better. So just get rid of all of them. Secondly, quit smoking, drinking, other abusive drugs that can harm your body. It's not helping you. It might make you think that you're socializing with people, but in reality, you're just harming yourself in the long term. So get rid of all of them. Drink enough water, right? I drink at least 3 liters every single day. I'll show you, I have this 1.5 liter bottle. I hope you can see this. And I drink 2 of these at least every single day. And I just keep them right next to me wherever I am working, right? So drink enough water. That is the first step. Also, start having more fresh fruits. Also, start measuring what you're eating. Start understanding what food has what nutrient. Does it have more carbs? Does it have more fat? Does it have more protein? Right? So understand all of that. And once you're done with that, start hitting the gym at least 5 to 6 times every single week, right? Less than 0.3% Indians hit the gym regularly. This is a stat which recently came out, and it is sad to see that. I have been hitting the gym for the past 1 year. I have documented my journey. I have seen the gains. And the biggest change I noticed was not my physical health. Obviously that got better, but it was my mental well-being. The challenges I'm now able to take are far greater than what I was doing before. When you take your muscles and you go through different challenges of lifting weights, it does something to your mind. It makes you stronger. It makes you anti-fragile, like we just talked about before. So start your day with the gym and you will be better than 99.7% people in India. How do you start with gym? It's very simple. I've been doing it for the last 1 year. You can start with a routine of PPL, break, PPL. And that can be your 7-day routine. What is this? Push, pull, legs, break, where you are not going to the gym, and then push, pull, legs. You are targeting certain parts of your muscle and your body on particular days, right? So there's one day where you just train your legs. There's another day where you just train your back. There is another day where you just train your chest, your triceps. And that is very important for you to understand. When you do that, you will see changes through the way you communicate, the way you feel every single day. You will feel a lot more energetic throughout the day. I'm saying this because I hit the gym today morning, 1 hour of pure lifting weights, and I feel amazing throughout the day. I'm telling it from my own experience. Try it out and you will thank yourself later for it. So start hitting the gym. Push, pull, legs. It's very simple. Push is when you focus on your chest, you can focus on your shoulders, and you focus on your triceps, right? This is the muscles that you're targeting. You can start with basic inclined dumbbell press. You can do a flat dumbbell press, and each of these exercises you are practicing 15 reps and you're doing 4 sets of those, right? You can also do progressive overload, in which you are leveling up the weights, and maybe you're starting with 15 reps. Then you increase the weight, you do 12 reps, increase the weight, do like 10 reps, increase the weight, do like 8 reps. And that is a great way for you to keep increasing the weights and keep putting more pressure on your muscles and making it even stronger. After flat dumbbell press and an inclined dumbbell press, you can do a simple machine fly, in which you are training this part of your chest. Then you can do push down cable, in which you have this cable and you are pressing it down, right? Thereby practicing and exercising your triceps, right? So these are some basics. You can go into a lot more detail. I'll put some videos in the description. Go watch those. Second day is going to be your pull, right? So pull day is when you are going in and you're practicing your back. You're practicing your biceps. You can start off with some pull-ups or chin-ups. You can do close grip pull-ups that will help you build this bicep. Previously in the push day, you can also do push-ups in the starting. You can do some lateral pull-downs. You can do some lateral pull-downs. You can then also do some cable rows. You can do closed grip pull downs. Then you can do some bicep curls, right? So you take a dumbbell and you do this. This will help train your bicep. And to end it all, you can do a simple bent over row, in which you are bending down and you are taking a barbell and you are putting some weight on it and you're taking it near to your body, right? So you're rowing it closer to your body, thereby focusing on the back part of your body. That is your pull. The next one is the legs, right? Leg is the most painful part. Most people avoid it, but it's very important for you to build that physique. You start with dumbbell squats. Take a dumbbell, keep it near to your body, and then you squat. Then you can focus on your thigh bone by doing a simple leg extension. Again, all of these are going to be 15 reps, 4 sets for each of these exercises. You can also then do a simple leg press. And after that, you can also train your shoulders on any of those days. I train it on the day I am doing my legs. So alongside that, I do some basic shoulder press, in which I am doing this movement and I'm having weights over here, right? That is my shoulder press. Then I'm doing lateral raises, right? Like this, right? So I have some dumbbells and I'm training my shoulders. Then I do front raises, in which I'm raising a dumbbell on the front of my body like this, right? So that is my front raises, lateral raises. Then I have a shoulder press. Then I'm doing leg press, leg extension. And at the end, I'm just doing squats. At the start, I'm doing squats actually for my legs. So this is what you do. This is push, pull, legs. It's a very simple technique. Alongside that, also ensure that you're taking proper nutrition, because again, as I said before, food can affect the way you feel, your behavior, and your energy levels, right? So be very cautious of what you're putting inside. It's a house that you're living in for the next 70 years. Now, another part of taking care of your body is to take care of your skin. Most of the men out there do not take care of their skin, right? And so they have acne, they have pimple, they have patches, they have dark circles. They just don't look their best self. And again, when you're going out to anyone, the first thing they will notice is how do you look? Your clothes, the way your physique is, and your skin, right? So having that glowing skin is really important for your own self-confidence, and it also gives a great impression. So it's a very simple skin routine that all of us guys can follow, and it will help us look younger, look better for the long term. Abhi, you will not see any changes, but as you go in the next 10 to 20 years, you will see the benefits of doing this every single day on your skin. The first thing you need to do as you get up in the morning is to wash your face with a gentle cleanser, right? You can do that in the morning, you can do that in the evening as well once you come back from work. So you are cleaning your skin, especially your face, with a gentle cleanser. That's the first thing. Second, very important for all the dry skin people, you apply some moisturizer, right? It's a way for you to hydrate your skin and keep it hydrated for the long term. You will go out, you need to have a hydrated skin which does not get dry when you go out in the sun. And after that comes a SPF 50++ sunscreen which protects you from all the harmful UV rays of the sun. It's something that you should apply even if you're not going outside. You have to start applying sunscreen every single day. Apply it twice every single day. And this is a must have, right? Believe me when I'm saying this, it helps out a lot when you're going out. You do not want a damaged skin because of all the UV rays you've been under. Additionally, apply a lip balm, right? Your lips are dry, especially in the winter season. You need to apply a simple lip balm. So apply it properly twice every single day whenever you feel there's some dryness. And after that, ensure whenever you wash your face, you clean it with a paper tissue instead of with a towel. What happens is we use the same towel for cleaning our body, then we use the same towel for our face as well. All the things that are on the towel from the face, from other parts of the body comes on your face and it affects you. That's why you have pimples, you have acne, you have all of those things that you do not want to have that make you feel underconfident. Get rid of all of that, just use simple paper tissue, and that's how you clean your face. After that, take care of your hair as well. Use a good shampoo. Also apply an exfoliating body wash. At least 3 to 4 times a week, you should wash your entire body with an exfoliating body wash to get rid of all the things that are on your body because you went out, mitti lagi hui hai, jo bhi sari cheezein hain, you can get rid of all of that with a simple scrubber and puri body you can scrub, right? That's very important. And after you are done with all of that, smell good. Use a simple deodorant. You don't need to break the bank by buying expensive branded deodorant. I buy all of my perfumes from MyOP. You can basically go to their stores. It's not sponsored. You can basically go to their stores and give them the scent you want. I can say that I want the Dior Sauvage smell, and they will take that and they will create a scent for you. And then you can just buy that, right? That is the best way for you to pay less money but get the same scent, you get the same perfume, you get the same vibe without breaking the bank. It's a great hack. I've been doing it for the last 1.5 years, has helped me out a lot. So that is how you smell good, take care of your skin, of your entire body, avoid pimples and all the other things that you do not want to have, and you take care of your skin for the long term. Guys, एक चीज जो मैं भूल गया when I was recording, I was just editing the video, तो मुझको याद आया, is to take care of your facial hair. If you have beard, I'm not saying you need to clean shave it, but you need to manage your beard. You need to know what suits best for you. I know that clean shave is what looks best on me right now. So I shave my face before I go to shoot any video, before I go to meet anyone, because I know that it is a part of looking presentable. It is a part of having that first impression. So make sure that you have a clean shave or you manage your beard, but just don't go SAE. So please understand that, and that is very, very important to have that good first impression. यार स्किन केयर में एक और चीज़ आती है जो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, and that is taking care of your sleep. Right? You can apply all of the moisturizer, sunscreen, you can apply all of the lotions, but अगर आप ठीक से सो नहीं रहे हो, if you are not getting that adequate 7 to 8 hours of sleep, you will not feel fresh. Your skin will just not feel fresh. So get into that habit of getting that proper sleep, and that is very important to look presentable. Last year, I did not take care of myself. I was taking flights in the middle of the night. I was waking up late, and it actually showed on my face. You could see, go back to my videos and you can see the dark circles. You can see the way my skin was looking. It was just not presentable. I thought it does not matter. But if anyone just watches you for the first time in life and they see those dark circles, they see those acne, pimple, they see that dull energy on your face and your skin, they can immediately know that bhai ye banda sahi nahi hai, isse baat nahi karni. you need to look presentable. And the best way to do that is to have proper sleep, and that will take care of your skin. So these were all the areas of your life that you need to work on to become unstoppable in 2024. You will not see results in 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, but you will certainly see these habits compounding for your better in the long term. Start acting on it. Please share this video with a friend of yours. If you've gotten even 1% value, please click a screenshot, put it on social, and just put one lesson that you learned, one new insight you gained from watching this video. I've tried my best to condense everything I know about taking care of your own body, about your skills, about your career, about networking. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Take notes, execute. I wish you all the very best for this next phase of your life. Always remember, stay curious and get out there and be a warrior. Go out there with your dreams. I wish you get all of them. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video. Hit the like button and subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know below in the comment section. And you can also connect with me on Instagram at ishansharma7390. I'll see you again in the next one.